Hello, it is December. It's the middle of December, and I'm going to be filming my January TBR today, which is a risky move because I don't know what I'm going to get for Christmas in terms of books. Usually my mum gets me some books for Christmas and I'm probably going to want to read those in January. I also have not finished my December reading yet, so I don't know what I'm going to read for the rest of this month, but I need to film this video today. So, here's Fictionary. Let's go and attempt to get my January TBR. Also, it is absolutely freezing today, so I need to just keep moving, and this is a good video to film if I have to keep moving because it involves a lot of running around. If you do not know what Fictionary is, if you are new to Fictionary, I have got this here board. It is based on Pictionary. We have 5 categories that have different prompts under each category. We have got people and places, appearance, title, difficult, and any book. I nearly forgot my own categories. I have put all the prompts back in the box for 2023. So normally when I've done a prompt, I remove it from the box. I do need to redo the prompts. I think I need to get new prompts. However, I'm trying to forward plan, but I'm not forward planning that much apparently. So without further ado, we're going to draw 5 books for January's Fictionary. I give myself 1 minute to find each book. If I fail, I have forfeit cards, which have also been put back into the pot, so all forfeit cards are now back in the pot to pick from. I don't know what's going to come out of this, I really don't. As I say every month now, I use Fictionary as guidelines. I don't always read every single book I put on my TBR because I am a mood reader, but I like the kind of balance of having the TBR if I want it there, but also being able to mood read. So let's go in and try to pick the books I'm going to be reading in January. Okay, roll number 1. We have got 1, appearance. Okay, the first prompt of the month and of the year, it's very epic, is this one. Did it focus? There we go. Purple cover. Okay, I have 1 minute to find a book with a purple cover. Purple is actually not that common a cover colour on my shelves. I'm taking my luxurious sweet time with this apparently. What do I have that's got purple in it? Everything's got blue rather than purple. This is very inconvenient. Oh, I really want to read Lessons in Chemistry for a video. There's a plant here. Hello. Does that have any purple? Nope, it has loads of colours, but not purple. What about the Book of Form and Emptiness? That's got some purple. Wait, is that purple or is that blue? Hang on, is that more blue? Okay, wait, hang on, I feel like that's stretching the purple a bit far. Ah! I have like 5 seconds left. I can't have a forfeit for my first book of the year. I've run out of time. No! Ran out of time! My first book of 2023 is going to be a forfeit pick. Okay, let's do this. Okay, forfeit. A number generator. Okay, so when I created this, I was doing a backlist of all the books I currently own and just gonna generate a number off of that and pick. I haven't properly curated that list. I have got a decent amount, but what I actually think I'm gonna do is pick a bookshelf with a lot of books on it I hopefully haven't read, and then generate a number until we get to one that I haven't read and just go down the shelves. Okay, let's give this a go. So I'm gonna just go to a random number generator website on Google. I think I'm gonna pick this shelf here because whilst there is a decent amount of books I have read on that shelf, there's quite a few I haven't. In fact, you know what? I will count and avoid the books that I haven't read. That makes more sense. If there's one I haven't read, I just won't count that. So I'm gonna estimate, I'm gonna put on 60. No, I'm gonna put on 50. 50 into the random number generator. And then I'm just going to count down the shelves. Is 50 enough? Okay, 50 books. 15. Okay, let's find out what that is. The irony that this is the book. Why have I still got the plastic casing on this? Hang on, let's sort that out. This is Ruth Ozeki's The Book of Form and Emptiness. Did this win the Man Booker Prize? It says it's Man Booker Prize shortlisted on the front, but I think it might have won, possibly, or have I made that up? I definitely want to read this, and this is exactly the kind of book I will want to read in January. January, I tend to reach for the books that I think are going to make me think more and prompt more of a question in me when I'm reading, and this one I definitely think is going to do that. So this is going to be a good book to start off with, and I wanted to pick this for purple cover, but looking at it without the shine on it, it's definitely more blue. But I've got it on the TBR anyway. I don't really remember what it's about, but it looks like it's kind of mixing a fantasy element in. It's following somebody who can hear voices of things around themselves. They ignore the voices, but they follow him outside the house. He then discovers a strange new world where things happen. He falls in love with a mesmerising street artist with a smug pet ferret who uses the library as her performance space. He meets a homeless philosopher poet who encourages him to ask important questions and find his own voices among the many. And he meets his very own book, a talking thing who narrates Benny's life and teaches him to listen to the things that truly matter. This sounds really good. The bottom line of the blurb says it blends unforgettable characters, riveting plot, and vibrant engagement with everything from jazz to climate change to our attachment to material possessions. It looks really good. I am excited to read this one. This is a good start to the TBR. Okay, roll number 2. 5, 4, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The light was shining on the dice. Funny people and places. There we go. Roll number 2. Based in the real world. Okay, that should be easy. Okay, I think I'm going to possibly go for lessons in chemistry for this because I really want to make a video reading the books that won the Waterstones Book of the Year this year. And well, this one wasn't Book of the Year, sorry, it was Author of the Year. Hang on. Again, apologies about this plant. I think I'm going to go for this one because I really want to do that video. I do need to get the children's or middle grade pick on this TBR as well if I'm going to do this, but I want to do that video sooner rather than later. Boom! I've got Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus. This, so far, is looking to be a good TBR. This is exactly the kind of stuff I want to be reading in January. Yay! So this one is the winner of the Author of the Year for Waterstones this year, of 2022. So I did want to read this one for a video where I will also want to read Skandar and the Unicorn Thief, is that the title? Which is the middle grade pick as the winner. So I'm going to try and get that one onto the TBR as well if I can. I do have a copy of that one as well. But this one is definitely not one I would have usually picked up. However, I've been told that I'm going to love it. There's a lot of themes of feminism in it, and apparently it's just quite a bit different. So I am very excited to read this one as well. Roll number 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it was about time we had a difficult, wasn't it? Right, difficult. We have got From a Book Sub Box. I know what that's going to be. I don't even need to film myself grabbing it. Hang on. For this, I'm going to pick One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. I have heard such good things about this one. This is the Fairy Loot book for October? Was it October? It was the Fairy Loot pick at some point very recently, and I have heard only good things. This edition is absolutely stunning. So I'm going to give this one a go. I don't really know much about this one either. I think there's tarot card magic systems. That's pretty much as I could tell you. It's a fantasy, it's a debut, it's a gothic fantasy romance about a maiden who must unleash the monster within to save her kingdom. I'm excited. I've heard good things. It's from a book sub box. Difficult prompt, done, and it wasn't even that difficult. Roll number 4. 4? 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Difficult again. Okay. I got difficult again, twice in a row. Book on my Kindle. I don't even have my Kindle charged. What do I have on my Kindle? Okay. What I'm gonna go for there is the last book in the Off-Campus series by Elle Kennedy. I've completely forgotten the name. I'll pop up a picture here. I don't have my Kindle charged, so there's no point in me going to get it, but this book is the completion of the series. It's a smushy romance series set in university and following a different couple in each book. I have read the first 3. This will be the final one. I'll have actually completed a series. Definitely not my normal kind of thing, but they're quite a nice, easy read to break up anything else I might be reading, and I suppose at the moment the books that I've got might be heavier or like ones that will take me a bit longer to get through, so this one will be kind of a little bit of a break in between, I suppose. Again, definitely not normally my kind of thing, and I do have to be in a specific mood to read these ones, so if I'm in that mood in January, I will pick this up. I couldn't even guess what this final one is called, but this picture will be telling you, so that is my 4th book pick. Roll number 5. I really need to try and get Skandar and the Unicorn Thief on here if I can. 1. Any book! Well, I wonder what I'll go for. Well, that ended up working out very well. This is Skandar and the Unicorn Thief by A.F. Steedman, and this is the Children's Book of the Year from Waterstones for 2022. So I can make my video with this and reading lessons in chemistry and have that video up hopefully within January. I'm not going to be reading the non-fiction book, which was the Book of the Year, which is Art Without Men. I can't remember the exact title of it, but that's the kind of premise of it. I do think it looks really interesting, but I don't often sit and read non-fiction in the same way I do fiction, so it would be a very, very, very long period of time for me reading that book, so I figured I would just keep it to the fiction ones, but I'm really excited. This I don't know too much about other than the fact that I've heard people saying it's kind of Percy Jackson-esque. The last line of the blurb says, "Get ready for unlikely heroes, elemental magic, sky battles, ancient secrets, and ferocious unicorns in this epic adventure series that will have your heart soaring." I love a bit of elemental magic, so I'm very excited about this one. I'm glad I could get this on with any book. Okay, first off, I'm really sorry for the weird ass focusing issue that my camera has had intermittently throughout this video. I just went to check over the footage and the whole last part of it was completely out of focus. Some bits in the middle are out of focus, so I'm just gonna refilm the end bit. I apologise that it's been blurry. Hopefully it hasn't been too bad. I don't know why it's doing it, but this is the finished stack for Fictionary for January. We have got Ruth Ozeki's The Book of Form and Emptiness. This was a very convenient pick for a random number generator. We have got One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig, which is the book for a book subscription pick. Skandar and the Unicorn Thief by A.F. Steedman. This is any book. Lessons in Chemistry by Bonnie Garmus is a book set in the real world. And the fourth book in the Off-Campus series that I still don't know the name of is for a Kindle pick. I'm very excited by this. I hope that the rest of 2023 Fictionary videos continue to give me this good of a pick for the month. I feel like they're probably not going to every single month because Fictionary can be very cruel to me sometimes, but my hand is aching. But I think this is a good selection. Hopefully this footage is in focus as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Oh, look at them like that. Sprayed edges. They're so pretty. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I apologise for parts of it being out of focus. If you have enjoyed, despite the out of focus, please do give it a thumbs up. You can comment down below what you are hoping to read in January, how many books you're hoping to read in January, what they are, have you read any of these? You can also subscribe to see more of my face in 2023, and down below you will find a link to my Patreon where I do lots of extra content, and my online shop where I sell Lightroom presets. Thank you so much for watching, keep smiling, stay positive, and Happy New Year.